Throughout its long history, private support has been at the center of many of UC's most successful transformations. But perhaps the most dramatic transformation happens within UC students themselves.
It's amazing what can happen to a student in just 4 years in this particular environment.
I came into college thinking I knew everything, one of those teenage moments where you rule the world just because you exist.
I think I kind of went from having these rose-colored glasses of what a surgeon was really going to be like, and then really knowing all the work and dedication that it took.
Like, I came to college halfway across the world, had to live away from my parents.
I plan to use my education to service the community in need of it.
I actually just completed my first co-op rotation at a sport consulting firm.
We were doing projects mainly in China, but also a very big museum in Tel Aviv.
And I've worked at a camp for children with chronically ill diseases, things like cancer, kidney disorders.
I'm from out of state, so there was absolutely no way I could have afforded to come here.
No, Mom and Dad aren't paying the way. I got here on my own.
And I had somebody literally who plucked me out of a class one day and asked me, what my aspirations were in life, a professor. And I explained to her my situation, said I'm thinking about going to night school. She directed me to talk to an undergraduate dean who gave me on the spot, after a half-hour discussion, a full ride academic scholarship. Literally, in that moment, transforming my life.
Well, I've been blessed enough to be the recipient of a few scholarships that the university has to offer.
I was a Gaston Scholar, which is one of the scholarships that they offer through the College of Medicine.
The Carl Lindner Honors Plus program.
Cincinnati's Founders Level Scholarship and also the Alumni Legacy Scholarship.
I received the Ross Davis Scholarship. It was a full ride, full tuition, books.
I came to be a donor to the University of Cincinnati's DAP program as a result of two gentlemen that were generous enough to help me get a business that I had been interested in pursuing for some time. So I started the Bob Clarke Scholarship in his name in 2008.
When you contribute this money, it's going in a place where you know it's going to be used well.
The scholarships have changed my life from day one of being a student at this university. It really means a lot to understand that somebody else is giving you that opportunity.
It's wonderful that these people are able to give back and allow us to have such great opportunities.
These donors are donating so much money and giving so much back to a university because they see how it transformed them and how it really got them to the point that they are now in their life.
My wife and I and my family endow a scholarship here in the Lindner's Honors Plus program. Really try to give back as much as I can in both my time, my talents, and my treasures.
What does a scholarship mean to me? It's a gift that keeps on giving. For every person that gets the opportunity to get an education, there are hundreds of people that they're going to impact.
It's really revolutionized my life.
No one in my family went to college, so getting the scholarship gave me a new road, and it gave me hope for the future that I would be able to not only change my life for the better, but help change theirs also.
I would say it's been life-changing.
Private support has been so enormously helpful to create opportunities for talented students that without a scholarship could not pursue their dreams.
When someone's funding your education, you don't just want to get a mediocre college experience. It really has pushed me to really be all that I can be, really live up to my potential and make something out of my college experience.
I've been able to get involved in other groups on campus. I've been able to volunteer on campus, off campus. I volunteer teach at an inner city school. It's been one of the most rewarding things I've done since I've been here.
By their donation, it's allowed me to be a better person on this campus, and it not only affects me, but because I'm allowed to be that better person and be that leader, then I can affect hundreds of other students.
One of my favorite sayings actually is go to college, not just to class. And what that means is that get the full college experience, become involved in your university, become involved in the community surrounding the university. And I'm able to do that because I am on a full scholarship.
The scholarship is about making a difference. It's about being part of something that's bigger than me. It's about giving a hand up.
Shortly after I started college, my father got sick, and I had to help financially help support them, my parents. So really without the scholarship, there was no way I could have completed college, let alone went on to grad school.
It's so important to an individual's life that they graduate with a diploma that has a good application and at the same time with a minimal amount of debt.
I think every little bit helps, and it doesn't have to be a huge amount of money to actually make a difference.
The big picture is really what matters, and whatever dollars you give do really make a big impact in somebody else's life and in the lives of all the people that they will affect.
When you do the math as to the people whose lives have been changed by daily patient care and families, it amounts to 4,300,000,000 individuals.
Money goes where it's treated best, and money contributed to the University of Cincinnati is truly treated well.
I hope that through my example, I hope you think that your money's going to a good cause, because I'm trying my hardest to make your investment worthwhile. I mean, as a business student, we know that the first key to an investment is a high rate of payoff, so I would hope that they would think that I was a high payoff for their investment.
I'm so thankful to the people who were kind enough to donate money to help finance my education. Without them, this year would have been a completely different experience. My parents, sorry, I mean, they can't afford to send me to school. And then I'm the oldest of 4, and so there are, I have 3 younger siblings who want to go to school, and so with this money, my parents have really not had to stress so much about me and then my siblings too, so it's been really a blessing.
You can say thank you, as we all do, but I think really letting them know how the scholarship has changed your life is what really makes an impact. I think that's really what makes the donors say, what I'm doing is good.